What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Citra quality Wi-Fi battle. Today up against Sorc.Malgach. Links will be in the description if I do remember. But we are going this week into an Ubers game, which I'm pretty excited for, as my team consists of Pheromosa, Solgaleo, Giratina Origin Form, Primal Groudon, Yveltal, and Mewtwo, which was supposed to be Mega Mewtwo, but for some reason, even though the Megastone was out due to the Wonder Gift or Mystery Gift event or whatnot, with the passcode Mewtwo Descent being M2 Descent or something like that, it doesn't work on regular Wi-Fi battles for whatever reason, so I just decided, you know what, I'll just make Mewtwo a Life Orb one instead, because I want to use it. Now, as for my opponent, he's brought a very interesting team here today, which is consisting of Primal Groudon, Mega Salamence, Arceus. I don't know which type yet. I don't know which type yet as of team matchup. Deoxys Attack, Xerneas, and Tapu Lean Very Mean. So without further ado, let's check out the battle and see how it went, boys. So yeah, let's click play. There we go. I can't even click buttons. I'm trash. But yeah, so he's going to issue a challenge, and I'm going to lead off with my Papal Operative, which is named after a XYZ card. It's like a butterfly. Figured it was the most appropriate, like, bug. I couldn't really find a cockroach that worked in the same, and Insect Princess and stuff didn't really work, so I'm going to lead with my Papal Operative as he leads off with his Primal Groudon in all of its primal glory. So the Desolate Land is of course going to come out right now and set the stage for us at this platform. Meant from the festival thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a U-turn right here to try to gain some momentum, or at least get a better switch in on this Groudon. And right here, I have this battle decently sped up because, Jesus, when I was recording it, it was going so slow. Like, some points in this battle went really slow because of the fact that it is Citra. It's so, like in Ubers, there's so many huge Pokemon, so it's lagging a lot, and it's trying to upscale it to the 1080p. So it becomes really, like, slowed down because of all the pictures and all the pixels that they're trying to load at the same time within the same frame. So that's why it's a little bit more sped up now than usual. My opponent is going to go for Stealth Rocks as my as I switch into my Yveltal. He's going to withdraw, so the Hard Sunlight is gone and Arceus comes in, which is Arceus Water based off of the typing. I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse here with my Dark Aura boost. And we see that that does an okay amount. I'm going to U-turn here though, because I know that this thing can recover Toxic Stall me if need be. So I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to, you know, swap out of here into my Regulus, which is my Solgaleo. Why I switched into Solgaleo at first sight, I don't really remember. Oh, I got him. I got him. Hell yeah. So, I am going to withdraw my Solgaleo this time, because I'm going to say, okay, he's going to attack me now. I'm going to go into my Primal Groudon. Let's get this money. So I'm going to go into my Volcanic Doomfire, you know, Axel's ace card after sacrificing his Tri-Blaze Accelerator. And I'm going to get that Doomfire out here right now. And now we have the power of the sun on our side. It is so strong that the Judgment, the Water type Judgment, just gets... Nah, I don't want it. I don't give a damn, son. So now that we have Doomfire in here, I'm gonna withdraw again because I don't know really. I thought he would switch out here, but he didn't. So that's kind of unfortunate on my end. So I switch into my Neos, my Elemental Hero Neos, which I thought was really fitting for a Mega Mewtwo Y, but of course it didn't work. I mean, I'll rock out with it from Mewtwo. Mewtwo will be my Neos. Why not? More like a space-looking Pokemon more than any of the other ones like Clefable and Starmie and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get hit with a Toxic, but I've had enough of this thing. I'm gonna go for that Psy Strike though, that clean animation. Send him poppin' though. Goodbye, Arceus. You're not worthy. You're not worthy to be my god. I am your god now. No, but Neos is here using that Neos Force. And he's gonna send his Groudon again, which, I mean, it can take a hit or two. I'm gonna say that right now. I mean, it's really decently bulky in its primal form on both sides, so it can easily sponge a hit from Mewtwo here. So I'm gonna withdraw. I'm gonna take my Mewtwo back here, and I'm gonna send in Raviel, Lord of Phantomas, because let's be real here. Raviel looks like Giratina looks like Raviel, my guy. Like, this thing, especially in shiny, got the colors and stuff like the blue. I like that. I like the nickname for Giratina. It was kind of clean. But he's going to roar me into Popil Operative, which is very unfortunate. Now, I couldn't name it actually Popil Operative because it's like 2 letters too long, so I decided to remove the L's, and now it's Poppy Operative. So I'm going to go for a HJK right here, and that does some good damage. This is where Pheromosa belongs. She belongs up here in Ubers. But, you know, not necessarily against Primal Groudon because it's kind of fat, and it's a fire type, so... But, you know, this is up here where it belongs. It's fast enough to deal with a bunch of threats. It is strong enough to dent holes, even in Ubers. So, this Pheromosa needs to get up here soon. But I'm gonna send in my, my Giratina again. My Giratina Origin form. As he's going to go for Stealth Rocks here, expecting me to defog. But I am, first of all, I'm Slowers, that's something. And I go for Hex. Getting rid of the Groudon, which is very nice for me. I'm a happy man because of that. So Harsh Sunlight is going to fade. His Groudon is out of here. It's the only Harsh Sunlight we're going to see now is from me. Now in here right now comes a threat in disguise. I underestimated Mega Salamence before walking into this game. I was like, Mega Salamence shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm just going to burn it right now after the Mega Evolution sequence. As you see, gains its Bloody Red Moon. Blood Red Moon thing, and he's gonna go for Substitute, and I was like, oh shit, that's not good. So I go for Willow, and of course that's going to fail because it's behind a sub. He is going to Dragon Dance next, and I was like, oh goddamn, I'm about to get swept, boy. I'm about to get thrown under the water. I wish I had my Pheromosa right now, but I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail, and that's going to break the sub, luckily. Even a -1 Dragon Tail from Giratina O is enough to break the Substitute on Salamence. But it's not enough to, its bulk is not enough to live a +1 Frustration though, sadly. So my Raviel is going to drop really fast right there. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, what do you do? So Groudon is going to come in here, and I am just going to set up the Sun again. You know, I'm going to get that Harsh Sunlight because Groudon is probably the Pokemon that can best take a hit from Mega Salamence at +1, and he reveals the Earthquake, which is very understandable why he would have. There's a lot of steel, there's Primal Groudons everywhere, so I do live though. I live on 14, which I can respect. I'm just like, my boy Doomfire going in, but I don't really have anything to hit this thing with. I have Fire Punch and Precipice Blade, so I'm just gonna go for what I got. Going for the Fire Punch brings it down to about half, as he goes for a Frustration to knock me out, because I couldn't swap out again because Stealth Rocks are up, so that's a bit unfortunate. Doomfire did the work. I mean, it lived an Earthquake, which is respectable, like a +1 from Mega Salamence from around, I don't know, 70-80%. Now, I make a questionable play right here as I go into Blackwing, my Dark Aura, Yveltal. Oh god, I haven't played Ubers in a while, and I'm starting to already forget the name of the mons. But this is, of course, Yveltal. I'm going to go for the signature Oblivion Wing, looking kind of clean, coming on to the Substitute, which I don't know why he went for Substitute again. Was he expecting me to, like, I don't really know what he was expecting right there. I don't really agree with it, because now I know that I'm a bit safer to click some moves against it. But he's going to click Frustration here again, +1 Frustration, and that is going to do the work to my Blackwing as well. My Blackwing Dragon is dead. So my monsters are getting torn through here. But luckily for me, I have Regulus, the lion protecting the tomb of the ancient fairy dragon. Dragon legendary for Pokemon Stars or Eclipse, maybe. But Solgaleo right here is going to take the beatdown of a lifetime, making me live on like 5 HP, which is kind of clean, not gonna lie, after 2 Stealth Rock drops in. But Sunsteel Strike coming off, looking nice and juicy right there, Mr. Solgaleo. The Salamence finally drops, and he sends in Tokopion, which is his Tapu Lele, Tapu Broken, Tapu Lean, Tapu Mean. But that ain't no problem for a Solgaleo, because you know what? This is the time where we get that in a bam. Get that Z Sunsteel Strike out, that Corkscrew Crash. Surround yourself with Z power. Unleash your full force C move. Corkscrew Crash. There we go. So beat him down with the nail. Get this Tapu Lele out of here. I kind of clicked this because I figured it would be like Scarf or something like that. So I was like, I don't even caught the L anyway. So might as well just go full force in case he isn't Scarf. I don't really know what Uber's Lele uses, so I was like, oh, I mean, cool, I outsped actually. But he sends in here his Deoxys, and I guess you can say that, as Jaden would say, that's game, gotcha. Because Tapu, what am I talking? I'm all over the place, but Deoxys attack here in Psychic Terrain, he's going to absolutely tear through my team. Now, if I had Mega Mewtwo Y instead of Life Orb, I would have actually been able to outspeed Deoxys attack right here and potentially, like, you know, knock it out with Shadow Ball and stuff. But of course, I don't have Mega Mewtwo Y, and for some reason it doesn't work on Wi-Fi, but each to their own, I suppose. But he is going to knock me out here, and that is going to be a 2-0 in my opponent's favor. A really good game from my opponent's side, so be sure to check him out. Links in the description, if I of course remember. If you enjoyed though, be sure to leave a like, as your support is greatly appreciated on these battles. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you all have a great day, and with that, I'll see you guys next time.